time? We only just got that radio message too, so if Cyclops hull fragments are most common here, there was no way that I was going to be able to find those earlier. I almost want to see if there's anything else super important back here. That starts to drop off pretty far. Maybe there's prawn suit arms over here. This kind of looks like this. Crew reported problems up to 200 meters. That's a warper, though. I want to stay away from that. This kind of looks like a similar area, though. So there are a bunch of boxes. There's our prawn suit arms. That's literally the drill arm right there. We need to scan these. If we are going to do anything, this is the arm that will help us beat the game right here. This is probably one of the most important pieces in the whole game. Because nickel is one of the only substances you cannot get. I only need 2 of them. There's 2 right here. It's one of the only substances you cannot get from a small outcrop.
Leviathan class. Life forms in the region. You said whatever you're doing is worth it.
Oh! Big section of the ship here. Is that worth it? Do I risk going down there? Because I definitely saw warpers. There's more prawn suit stuff here. It's definitely worth it. This is worth it. Okay, that's just another drill arm. I might also... This piece seems oddly familiar. Oh, there's a data box here. Okay, this is going to be worth it. Cyclops death module. That's going to help the Cyclops go down even further, which we need. I know that the final area in the game, you need to be able to go all the way down there. There's so much prawn suit stuff. Are these all drill arms, though? It looks like they are. There's also other kinds of arms you can get, but I think this is going to be worth the risk. I haven't actually... I still haven't used any of my sustenance. Okay. That's a power cell charger, so now I can charge multiple vehicles at the same time, even if they're not docked in the moon pool. So, I knew, as soon as I saw this piece, I was like, I remember this being important. This door needs a laser cutter. Glad we have this. I've got tons of oxygen, I've got tons of sustenance. I can stay down here for a while because the warpers are only a problem on the outside of this section. Now, I hope my sea moth is hidden enough to the point where the Leviathans won't get to it, but... Okay, what is this? Is this another drill arm? It is. Another data box. A shield generator. Wow.
New blueprint acquired.
I don't know if I've ever made that. I go ahead and cut this door too. Still got way more than 2 minutes of oxygen. I think I put the rebreather back on too, so I'll check that. There's no reason I need the radiation helmet on anymore. This is we're getting close here. I can feel that this is the progress we've made here. We're getting close because I only remember finding this area after so long. I'm going to take this opportunity, now that I know this is here, to get some more oxygen. I think this is hidden enough to the point where it won't be a problem. Okay. I hear one somewhere. That's what that loud kind of noise is. What is this? Grappling arm fragment? I don't know if I've ever seen that. I need 2 of them. So PDA here.
Integrating new PDA data.
I think one of the coolest things about this game is that I feel like this concept of what an ocean on another planet could be like in theory is not all that unrealistic. We as humans only evolved this way because it was beneficial for us to evolve this way. That's the only reason we walk on two legs, is because that happened to work out, and our bodies were like, yes, this is it. So what's to say that that couldn't happen on another similarly structured planet? Like, there's certain, like, things about physics and whatnot that's not something that's necessarily unique to Earth as a planet. Like, that is something that all around that's universal. It doesn't change based on where you go. I mean, it does, depending on, like, gravity and stuff, but all you have to do is account for that, and the same kind of laws of physics do apply. So that's why I think that Subnautica is just a really fantastic game for showing what I feel like life could be like on an alien planet. Because again, it is fictional, it's fantasy, but there's, I don't know, it just feels like it could be something. I want to find that other grappling arm if there's another one in here. I think this is 100% worth the risk. Ooh. This one goes 3 ways. Okay, have not been here yet. Power cell charger. This is an area, if you didn't have the big tanks, you could so easily get stuck in and die. My oxygen is scaring me so much. I don't want to die. Crazy. Especially, I try to make all my episodes on YouTube about the same length. Like kind of 15 to 30 minute range. But sometimes when I want to keep playing, it's like difficult to want to do that. I want to find this grapple arm, because if I can do that, you know how easy that would make? There's some areas with the prawn suit that are not easy to traverse, and if it does what I think it's going to do, that would be probably one of the most useful pieces I could get as far as maneuverability with the prawn suit. But I am just not seeing anywhere else I could possibly go. So I think in that case, it's probably best if I just take a look around the outside now. See if there's anything else that I could use. Let's just take a quick look around. Nothing crazy. They all look like drill arms for the most part. Maybe I will scan some more of them, just so I've got that extra titanium. To be honest, I haven't seen nickel ore yet. And until I do so, it's going to make it pretty difficult to make the boosters. I think I've got everything. Unfortunately. I'm actually not fairly confident, but, you know, whatever. We're going to go up this hill, kind of where the string of debris is, and just see if we see anything along the bottom of this. But I'm not sure what the chances we are going to is. Is that a door? This is where we scan the first 2 drill arms, so let me just take a look in this mushroom forest here. It's just... Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is an area we haven't seen yet, and... Huh, okay, I think this is, like, the area in the game that's, like, it. Like, that's... blood oil.
New blueprint acquired.
I would like to leave a marker here, but where's my sea moth? Oh, okay. If I leave my marker here, that could be really helpful later. Given that I think I know what this is. I think this is the entrance to the last bit of the game. Which I would come down here. Yeah, the music changed. That's That's way too... Yeah, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to put a marker here. We need 1 piece of copper and 1 piece of titanium to make a beacon. I feel like I've seen several normal rocks around here, so that's what we're going to spend our time doing for a little bit, is looking for the regular rocks. You know what we might do? We might just use LifePod 17's beacon as a, you know... Or was it 13? It was 13. As a good enough, I guess. So, let's see what we need for the Cyclops, because I think that would be... Oh, also, we definitely have everything we need for the Prawn Suit Drill Arm, so we're going to make that. And then the Cyclops. But I think, just given how long this stream has gone, I think probably the best idea would be if I just make the drill arm, and now that we have the Cyclops blueprint, I leave that to the next one. Because if this has been going for a real long time. But the drill arm is going to let me kind of destroy these big clumps of them. I'll be able to get more resources more efficiently. Because they drop quite a bit. I do think I am going to make a few beacons before my next trip, because ideally I would mark some areas just so I know what's there, because you can label them too, and I have done almost none of that. The only beacon I have is the one that says Big Cave, which I probably do want to go check out. We're going to have to make a lot more of this enameled glass stuff, which means we're going to need tons more stalker teeth. I know I've got a good amount of them right now, but I don't think it's going to be enough for literally everything we need. So we'll have to see. I'm really happy with how that ended, because I didn't think I was going to end stream until I found the Cyclops pieces that I needed, and I was not expecting to find the drill arms or anything else, but because I was just starting to get to that point in like my thought process where I was like, I've had my prawn suit for a while, but I haven't really been able to do anything with it. So here's that big coral tube that I literally can never find. We're gonna make this drill arm, and then we're gonna end stream. I think that's an appropriate idea. We'll put it on the prawn suit too, because it's really easy to install it. I do think when I ended up getting towards the end of the game, I made a second base over in that area because it was so tedious to go back and forth. Like, that's a pretty long distance for me to actually have to do. This blood oil stuff, I have no idea what really it's used for, but we've got it now. I don't remember ever using it, so... We might actually need some more lockers soon here, which kind of surprises me, but... So it looks like we've got 2 stalker teeth, got a ton of copper and stuff, which is something I have normally not been ever able to say. I'm not going to waste that nutrient block, I'm just going to go get some fish. Let's get this drill arm made. So, we need... And I know we have everything for it. I definitely saw titanium was one of them. I think diamonds, which makes sense. And lithium. That is unnecessarily easy. I think we make that. I don't think we make that on the fabricator. I think we make that on something else. So, titanium. We only need 5. Oh, that's 6. We need lithium. We need 1. And then we need diamonds, which we have a nice amount of. It takes 4 of them to make it, but we still have like some spread out throughout the rest of these lockers. And I think this is the fabricator you make it on. Prawn suit modules, drill arm, there we go. And so I maybe have to do that through this. I'm not 100% sure, but let me see if I can do it without the thing, because it might be, the upgrades might be here. Yep. Oh, I have dropped the drill arm. Access upgrades. Equip. And so now, I'll show you how this works.
Captain.
That arm, you just hold it down. And when you're next to a big chunk of metal, it'll kind of, you know, drill at it. And then this one I can kind of hit fish with. I can kill certain larger entities with it, but only specific ones. I kind of want to see if I can find a big clump, but I don't know if that's worth it for now. I think that's probably going to be it for this stream, so I'm going to bring this back up to my base, and we're going to end it on that note, so I'm going to go ahead and save.